Wanna make a punk rock Christmas song? Like Blink-182's I Won't Be Home for Christmas or Merry Christmas by the Ramones? Well, I'll show you how, and I'm gonna show you all my Christmas tricks along the way. But make sure you stick around to the end, cause that's when things go from punk rock to full-on holiday season. Welcome back to your favorite punk rock making channel on YouTube. It's almost Christmas time and you're probably stuck with your family now in some weird old house with a poor internet connection, just locked inside a bathroom trying to get away from all the chaos. But forget about your creepy uncle, forget about your weird little cousins. I'm here to entertain you. So let's make this punk rock Christmas song. Well, the thing is, making a punk rock Christmas song, it's pretty easy, but there are some things that you must do to achieve ultimate punk rock Christmas spirit, I guess. But the biggest secret really is that a Christmas song is nothing more than a song with Christmassy things on top of it. You know, you just gotta sprinkle a good old load of Christmas spirits on it. But let me show you how to do this. Firstly, let's get the punk rock instrumental out of the way. Starting with drums and structure is always easier for me. I'm using Heavy by UJAM. By the way, you can download it on the link below if you like it. I just think that the interface is really easy, the drum sounds are really good. And you see, you can also just drag patterns from this section here into your track, and that way you can make a really easy little skeleton for your drums. You see, I just drag it around and get a rough structure in there. I need structure before I start writing a song. I don't know why, I just do. It's the way that my brain works. Since this is a Christmas song, I want these drums to have a little bit of a Christmas vibe. So I found this little pattern here that kinda has a riding feeling, you know? Almost as if I'm riding along with Santa in his sled across the skies. But for the chorus, I went with an old school punk rock beat. And yeah, I just get these drums laid out in there, and with time, as I write the song, I move the MIDI notes around, make better fills, and just make these drums sound more human and natural. For the guitars and bass, I want to keep them in a minor key. And I know minor keys are kind of sad, and you must be asking, damn it Julian, Christmas is a happy time. Why are you going with a sad minor key? Well, for punk rockers, I believe Christmas time is a sad time. Or maybe it's just me. But anyways, it's just the time of the year where I look back into the year that has passed and I reminisce about all my failures, frustrations, and everything that I did wrong. But not only that, most of my favorite Christmas songs also kind of have a melancholic vibe. I guess I'm just that kind of boy. So A minor it is. I'm using Nero DSP Parallax for the bass. In Archetype, Tim Henson for the guitars. As always, I record the rhythm guitars 2 times, 2 different takes, and pan 1 to each side to get that punk rock wide guitar sound. The bass, of course, always stays right in the middle. I also like to double the guitars in the choruses, you know, just record it twice more and just layer them in the choruses so the choruses sound larger than the rest of the song. I'm gonna stick some clean arpeggios in the verses here with loads of chorus and reverb, because the vocals in the verses, I want them to be quite sparse, so I'm gonna have space to have loads of guitar reverb in there, you know, there's gonna be space in the mix. And that's something you always gotta think about when you're arranging and making a song. How much space do I have and how much space I'm gonna use in the mix. Oh, also, and a cool little trick for the drums in the choruses. To make them stronger, all I do is I duplicate this drum track twice, I erase all the MIDI notes but the kick from one, and on the other one I erase all the MIDI notes but the snare. And I just changed the presets here for another drum kit, just to have a different snare sound and a different kick sound. That way we can layer them in the choruses and make the choruses stronger and bigger, because they need to be. And now that we have our basic punk rock idea in there, it's Christmas time. Luckily for us, there's a free plugin by Spitfire Audio called Labs. And they have a Christmas pack in there, amazingly. And it has pretty much all we need. First of all, we're gonna stick loads of sleigh bells in the stronger parts of the song. If you want to turn any song into a Christmas song, all you gotta do is play Sleigh Bells on top of it. Seriously, try it now. Go to Spotify, play any song, and start playing Sleigh Bells on top of it.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
It's now a Christmas song. But of course, we're not just gonna stop there. We're gonna jingle all the way, baby. So we can also add some bigger sounding tubular bells and almost play them as cymbals. Just gotta keep it aware that tubular bells actually have tones, you know, notes. So you gotta be aware of the MIDI notes that you're playing, just so they're in key with the song. You know, they not only give more of a Christmas vibe, but they also give impact to the chorus and the transitions in the chorus. In the verses, we're just gonna stick some quieter sounding sleigh bells in there, just to make the verses quieter, of course. Some tambourine as well, just to add even more of a jingly vibe. And lastly, to add that sparkle of Christmas magic, we're gonna add some chimes glissando in to all of the transitions of the song. Now you must have noticed that this song doesn't have a lead guitar. That's because I saved the line that would be played by a lead guitar to be played by a much more Christmassy instrument, a Glockenspiel. Which is kind of a xylophone from what I understand, but just smaller. I don't know, I've never actually seen one in real life. And I also don't have any real samples of it, but luckily every synthesizer comes with a Glockenspiel presets on it. So I'm just gonna use this one in Analog Labs right here. And that's it for the instrumental. But now it's time to add the vocals. And every good punk rock Christmas song needs some fucked up lyrics. Cause Christmas is not punk rock, so we gotta make it punk rock, you know? So let me give this a go. And so, it is Christmas. I'm having a ball. I wanna forget about all the things that went wrong. Don't know if I'm drunk or just eating a lot. I hope that my guts don't get bigger no more. It makes sense to me. You know, to me, Christmas is all about alcohol, food, and feeling bad about how fat I'm getting. But forget about that, let's keep going with some more Christmas references. In the verses, I gotta mention a naughty list, cause I'm a naughty boy.
The year has gone by in a rush. Don't know if I'm the one to trust. After all the things that I've done, I might be on the naughty list.
In the mid-8s, I want to make my wish to Santa Claus.
Oh dear Santa, here's my wish. I don't wanna push myself into a ditch. Oh dear Santa, here's my wish. I don't wanna push myself down.
Oh, and things got a bit dark there, right? But you know, sometimes I just can't control the emo inside me, so it is what it is. I think I got all the main vocals done, but to finish this, I'm missing something. What's more Christmassy than a choir? So instead of normal backing vocals, let's add a choir. I just make a bunch of tracks right here, group them, process them all together with some EQ, compression, and reverb. Preferably a reverb that sounds like a place that you would see a choir sing, like a church or a hall or something like that. And now I sing multiple voices in that inside that group and try to make it sound like I'm not alone. But I'm pretty much always alone, so I guess it's a nice illusion. But this is how that illusion sounds. And there we go, we have a Christmas punk rock song, and this is how it sounds.
And so it is Christmas, I'm having a ball. I wanna forget all the things that went wrong. Don't know if I'm drunk or just eating a lot. I hope that my God don't get bigger no more. Oh dear Santa, here's my wish. I don't
There's a link to the full song down in the description below, if you want to listen to it. So what did you think? Did I nail the Christmas spirit? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like what I do, please press all the buttons right here around me in this world that help me. And I see you all next time. Happy Christmas, you motherfuckers.